Hey guys, it's Zach. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a really exciting video. As you can see, I have a beautiful eyeshadow palette on my eyes today, and as you can tell from the title, it is using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm so excited I got a hold of this finally. I tried to get this palette the first time it went in stock, and for some reason my Wi-Fi was not connecting fast enough, and it did sell out in like 30 minutes I think, so it just didn't connect fast enough. So I'm so glad I got a hold of this. And if you follow me on Instagram, you do know this already, but I'm going to be giving away a Jaclyn Hill palette. I did buy 2 of them. I wanted to do a giveaway with one of them. So if you want to learn how to win one of these Jaclyn Hill palettes, then just watch to the end of the video and I will give you all of the details of how to enter in this contest giveaway. And yeah, if you want to see how I feel about all the shadows that I did use, obviously it worked because you can see it right now, but if you want to see like my comments about everything, then keep on watching. So when you first open it, obviously it comes in this really nice white box, so obviously it's totally different than the regular Morphe ones. And then on the back it has all of pictures of Jaclyn, and it has a little note from her, so this is really nice. It's wrapped in bubble wrap. Hopefully they're not broken. And then also in the box it did come with this little card with all of the names on it. Alright, so I have not opened it yet. Alright, okay, so this obviously you've seen all over the place. It says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, and with her little signature, and then these are all of the shadows, very pretty. So I have not swatched any of them yet, but obviously you guys know me, I'm going to be all about like this whole middle warm shade. But I think I want to try a little bit of like the teals and the blues, just because like that's what pops out of this palette. So I'm going to do my eyes first, just in case there is fallout. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. As always, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the original. My eyelids do crease a lot. I always do set my my primer with a eyeshadow or like with a powder or like my face powder or whatever. So I'm going to place this third color, which is, let me refer to my stupid paper, it is called Silk Cream. So I'm going to use Silk Cream on just a flat brush and just use a little bit of that and just pat all over the whole lid just so it's not sticky from the primer. I'm going to use this first color on the second row, which is called Creamsicle. So I'm going... My cat is like meowing obnoxiously. Alright, so I'm going to use Creamsicle on my crease, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. And you know I love a good orange transition color. Alright, now that that is all through my crease, I'm going to use the fourth color in the second row, which is called Pukey. And I'm going to use the same exact brush and just put this a little bit lower than I put Creamsicle, but still just go through my crease, just not blending it up as high. And these colors do blend together really nicely. I can definitely tell that the formula of these is a lot better than the regular Morphe ones, because I do have quite a few of their other palettes. And these are amazing so far. I'm going to use the shade Roxanne, which is right underneath of it, and I'm going to use a Morphe M441 brush, and this is just going to go even lower than the last shade was. So this is just going to add a little bit of like a terracotta orange. This is just going to go all the way across from outer corner to inner corner, and I'm just not going to blend up as high. So every single color I'm going a little bit darker and a little bit lower, if that makes sense, so it just makes the blending a lot easier. And then I'm going to use the color right next to Roxanne, which is called Jax, and I'm going to use a really tiny crease brush, which is an M562. And this is my favorite brush just to add a lot of definition right where you want it. Alright, so I did just swatch this color, which is called Queen, and I'm obsessed with it already, so I'm going to try it dry, and then if I need to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it, I'll have to do that. And the brush I'm going to use is just an M224, which is a flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to try that dry and just see how it looks. It looks pretty good for it being dry, not gonna lie. That's really pretty. I think I'm just gonna wet it just to make it a little bit more intense. You know me. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on the brush. just to make it go on a little bit more intense. That way I don't have to like keep building it up, but if you do like just want to build it up, you definitely can. But look at that. Oh my goodness. And then for the center of the lid, like on top of Queen, I'm going to use a little bit of the shade Obsessed, which is the first color of the third row, which is a little bit more of a more pale kind of shimmer shade. I'm going to use this first shade right here, which is called In Light, which a lot of people love using on their brow bone, as I've seen in so many tutorials. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to get right... Oh my god. I love that. Fuck me up. That is so pretty. And then I'm just going to go over the edges of that with the brush I use for my transition. Oh my god. This is so pretty. Alright, now I'm going to do my brow since I forgot to do it. And as always, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown as usual. And I do already have a little bit of brow powder on there because I was out at a baby shower before this. And I'm going to use my Anastasia number 12 brush. Okay, now that my brows are done, I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to speed up through this just because I'm going to do my basic skin routine. So if you do want to see like all of the products that I'm using and how I'm doing it and all of that, it's going to be my basic thing that I do in all my other videos. I'm just going to try to do like my go-to thing. So I'm just going to speed through this so we can get to the lower lash line. So keep on watching. Okay, so my nose is bleeding again, so I guess this is just going to be like a theme on my channel. Every single video that I make, my nose is going to bleed all over the place. So I hope you enjoy looking at my tissue. So I'm just going to continue getting ready, and hopefully it'll be gone by the time it's time to move on to the eyes. So if this bothers you, then bye. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so I've been waiting for like 20 minutes for my nose to stop bleeding. It's not going to stop bleeding, so I'm just going to keep moving on with the video. So now that the whole entire face is done, I'm going to move on to my under eyes. And I'm going to use the Morphe Gel Liner in the shade Slate. And I'm going to just put this into my lower waterline. Okay, now that the gel liner is on the bottom of my waterline, I'm going to use the shade Jada, which is a matte teal kind of turquoise color. And I'm just going to use a Sephora number 70 smudge brush. And I'm just going to use the black shade in the palette to go over the waterline and just make it a little bit more darker. Alright, so now finally my nose has stopped bleeding and I have done both sides of the turquoise and black under my eyes. And I'm going to use the shade Pool Party, which is right next to it. It's like an identical color to it, it's just shimmery. So I'm going to use this on the same exact brush I've been using for all of the shimmer shades and my Fix Plus spray. And I'm going to use a little bit of that on the inner corner. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then that In Light shade that I used on my brow bone, I'm going to use a tiny bit of that and just kind of go over it a little bit just to lighten it a little bit. There we go. So now that I am done with all of the eyeshadows, I'm going to do a little bit of liner. I'm going to use this Hourglass waterproof liquid liner. It's my favorite liner ever. It's really close to the ink liner from Kat Von D. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it dries a lot faster. When you put it on, it's almost immediately dry. So you hooded eye people like me, you're gonna love this, so you don't have to like sit there with your eye closed and then like hope you don't transfer it anywhere. Alright, so the mascara that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Lash. And I'm so fucking out of breath. I just ran all the way upstairs because I had a pair of lashes upstairs that I wanted to use. So I just ran all the way upstairs and ran all the way back down. Whew. That was my workout for the week. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the lips now that my lashes are on. I'm going to use the MAC Subculture Liner on my lips, and then since it is a Jaclyn Hill video, I had to wear Champagne Pop, and then this is the new Becca gloss in the shade Champagne Bellini. So I have to have everything champagne just for Jaclyn. So I'm just gonna line my lips with Subculture, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, that completes the look using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. I am so pleased with how this palette turned out, you guys. I am so excited to give one of these away. So like I said at the beginning of the video, if you do want to win one of these palettes, all you have to do is go to my Instagram, which is written right here as always, zboner_. I will be posting a picture on Instagram, and I will have all of the rules to enter the giveaway. I don't have a whole lot of followers or subscribers, so you have a really good chance of winning this palette. So while you're already here, one of the rules is you have to be subscribed to this account. You have to comment down below, say anything, say like ass or something. I don't even care what you say. You just have to have a comment, and you have to thumbs up this video. And also, if you want to see all of the rules you have to do on Instagram, there's going to be a couple things you have to do on my Instagram account, and I will be checking for the winner, which is going to be a week from when this video is posted. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, comment, head over to my Instagram and see how you can win one of these bad boys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.